these two ways to measure the minimum size of the logo. So let's move forward. Minimum size and clear space. These are two ways to measure the minimum size of the logo. On screen 16 px, that is pixels. Print 5.5 mm. This is the lowest size we can use for the Microsoft logo, for the print and for the screen. They have shared for the both of them. So right now we are using it for print media. On screen 72 pixel, for print 25.5 mm. For the vertical part we can use only 5.5 mm, and for the horizontal part we can use only 55.4 mm of dimension for the Microsoft logo for horizontal and vertical. It is really basic to understand, but I am going to explain you what it means. Let's understand it on Corel Draw. Just to give you an idea, I am using a Corel Draw because it is more specified for print media, but we are going to create it in Photoshop, so you don't have to worry about that. So I have a different course for the Corel Draw, how we can create all the standees in Corel Draw, also in Illustrator. I have different courses for the different software, so you don't have to worry about. I am using it just to give an idea for the size. So use box and create color, remove none. Okay, so this is the box, and let's understand for millimeter. Let's check for 5.5 mm and 25.5 mm. For the millimeter, that is 5.5 mm and 25.4 mm. And for the A4 size, as you can see, this is the Microsoft logo we can use, the lowest. This is what brand guidelines have teach us right now. We can't use the size of the Microsoft lower than this. If we are going to use this, we are not aligned with their brand guidelines. There is some exceptional case we can use, but right now we are going to use this size. Okay, it is just to give you an idea. By height on screen, the simple should never. Okay, they have shared this information. Make the logo stand out by giving it space on all sides equivalent to right the height of the symbol. That is, this is the symbol, and let's understand by it. So for the symbol, let's understand it has a symbol of black. Let's understand this is a symbol of Microsoft. That is Microsoft, and this is the logo. For the each logo, there has to be some space that we can say a safe margin for the logo. There has to be a safe margin for the logo. So once you duplicate it, there has to be a safe margin this, 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 this. So this area is the safe margin for the logo. It is not perfect, but I hope you understand what I mean is this is the safe margin for any logo or for the specifically Microsoft logo right now. Got it? So this is the Microsoft logo, and there has to be a space between the Microsoft logo and any content that you are using beside Microsoft. Things to avoid. They have clearly mentioned things to avoid. That is, don't make the logo a single color. Okay. Avoid background that provide insufficient contrast. Got it? They have clearly mentioned it in the third page. Don't place logo over busy background. That is busy background. That it means a crowded background or a, as you can see, this is the example of the busy image that they mean it, or busy background that they mean. Microsoft don't use a one color white or black logo in a full color communication. That is a as you can see, background has color, and in front of the background we can't use a single color of Microsoft. Don't compress or stretch the logo. That it means don't compress or stretch the logo any kind. Got it? And don't add effect like shadow or gradient. Don't ever use shadow on logo and gradient. Don't alter the symbol. Do not alter the symbol. Hope you understand. Don't alter the symbol. That is that it means don't rearrange the element of the logo. Don't rearrange the element. Got it? Now more things to avoid. Haha, things to avoid, more things to avoid. Microsoft Achieve More. Don't attach tagline to any kind of the logo. Got it? Don't use a tagline. Don't create new version of the logo. Do not recreate the logo, please. Don't add anything to the symbol. Got it? Don't add anything to the symbol. Don't create new logo with element from the Microsoft logo. Okay. So it only means don't create any kind of new logo. Please don't work on the logo. They have already worked on them. Oh, the logo should not be contained within the box, circle, or other shape. I hope you understand. And right now, our Microsoft, if you can imagine, this is a Microsoft logo. We can't actually use this yellow color background for this logo. Got it? So we are going to remove this. Now we are good to go and align with the guidelines. The logo must never appear any other symbol. Got it? Or combine with any other name, logo, or icon to create a co-branding logo. For the co-branding, they have shared that we can't use any kind of logo plus or any kind of these things. We can't use them. Don't create title pattern with the symbol. Do not write in the Microsoft logo. Don't create pattern of ties to simulate the element of the symbol. So they are telling that we can't use our icon as a pattern. Any kind of pattern, we can't use them. Finally, this is the guidance that we have covered for the Microsoft. So let's create a Microsoft standee in the upcoming lecture. Thank you for watching.